Here's the last of it. Tornado warning. It's Comics and Shots, completely improvised semi-comedic musing by Howard Stern's Mick the Nerd, aka YouTube and TikTok's Mick the Man, aka Mick the Maverick, aka Splendid. Today's subject: the new animated adventures of Spider-Man. Spider-Man, the new animated series. Right after the first film, it was actually planned a little bit before that too. They created a CGI series starring Neil Patrick Harris as Spider-Man in a somewhat adult take on the character. You know, I'm pretty sure that's mostly because of like the live-action Tobey Maguire film, Sam Raimi. Like, it was originally going to be more inspired by the Ultimate Spider-Man universe, but then the movie came out, and we just got like, let's do it up adult style. Let's have Harry Osborn get with Black Cat. Only we'll cast a black actress to play her, and then we'll realize, oh shit, we shouldn't be calling her Black Cat, so we'll just call her Talon. I'm not sure if that's the reason why they called her Talon in the show, but yeah. I might have felt it would have been too on the nose. And that wasn't the only character they did with that. There was this one called Shakita, who was like this mystical swordswoman who was clearly supposed to be like Kraven the Hunter. Honor and everything, animal themes, yada yada. And another one named Turbojet, who I think was supposed to be based on Blue Streak. That guy was interesting. He was kind of like a self-righteous, like, loser who was like, rather than just accept to like make a compromise with like, the apartment board with people buying out the building, like he just decided to like rob a bunch of stuff, Robin Hood style, and like pay to get it done. But like, it was interesting because he had a Robin Hood complex but didn't actually care about the people he was doing it for. It was weird. I think he was just tired of losing. Yeah. And it had a lizard episode. Hey, you always gotta have a lizard episode because that's the law. That's the law. You need the lizard. If you're doing a Spider-Man cartoon, you need to put the lizard in there.
It's the law. It's the law, Daniel. Law.
I'm like 6 episodes in. It's pretty good. It's kind of a shame it only got like the 1 season, but Mary Jane kind of feels like she's playing Gwen Stacy's role from the comics, like a mix of the characters of Mary Jane Watson and Gwen Stacy. Yeah, I think Gwen is in the show too, but like as Peter's chat friend. That's a weird way to do it. Kingpin is in it though, as himself, modeled after like the Ving Rhames version from Daredevil. And also it has Spider-Man making fat jokes about him, even though he's just big. And Spider-Man, I know you're a little bit of a bitch sometimes, but there's no reason to body shame. That's all muscle. So he goes to Burger King, whatever. Don't be judgy. Also, he had his friggin' laser staff like in the early comics. And he just barely uses that thing. It's so cool. I love it. Laser staff.
Whatever happened to the laser staff? Whatever happened to the laser staff?
Yeah. Honestly, looking back, I feel like it's kind of some things are a little inconsistent. Like, Peter and MJ's relationship, very on and off again. It's insane. But, I could have seen a second season, like, really ironing out the kinks. But, And then after that, Spectacular Spider-Man, which they also claimed was more based on Ultimate Spider-Man, but mostly in how Gwen, and Peter also went to high school. Yeah, it's always weird to people forget. Gwen was friends with Harry and Gwen, like, freshman year of college, not high school. They met in college. Yeah. Subject of Peter's age in general, it's really confusing. For some reason, they retconned it so that he started being a crime fighter at 15. When early on, I'm 90% sure he had to be 17 at the youngest. Minor gripe, yeah. And then we had the other Spider-Man cartoon that was actually called Ultimate Spider-Man. It wasn't very good. And had a crossover with Jesse for some reason. And then the other Spider-Man, which is even worse than that one. And had a bitchier Harry Osborn. Oh boy. And in the future, we will have another Spider-Man cartoon based in an alternate universe where Norman is Peter's mentor instead of Tony Stark. Ooh, that kind of feels like the Tobey Maguire movie. It always goes back to the Tobey Maguire movie. Always, all the time, Tobey Maguire, it's a live wire, baby. I'm going to make a part 2 to this after I finish the first season of, well, the only season of the CGI Neil Patrick Harris show, but, you know, this is just a memory lane of Spider-Man cartoons. Walk down memory lane of Spider-Man cartoons. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we go on a walk again soon. With that, like, comment, and subscribe. Donate if you're feeling nice. Share it with a bear. And always remember, praise be to the blood elk, fear the stabopotamus, and death to Kronos. Vibe with me. Yeah. Vibe. Stingy Jack's not gonna steal your grandma's coin. No. Have a night, folks.